Hey, what's going on, guys? You know what today is. It's Talk About It, Talk About It, Talk About It Tuesday. Get that energy right. Talk about it, 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 talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Ooh, yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Gotta move on. One boy run in the house. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Thanks for joining me. Send out my invites. And here go the beat. Boom, 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 boom. Let's bring it back. 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 One more again. Ready? Are you 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 ready? It's Talk About It. Talk About It. Hey, V Brown in the building. What's going on, brother? Get that energy right. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Got my spirit fingers. I'm back. I ain't going nowhere. What's going on, guys? It's Talk About It Tuesday. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, guys. Yes, you gotta get that energy right. It's Tuesday, and I am so thankful because it's another day that I get to create and do the things that I love. And you should too. You should be taking this day every day to make sure that you're making it happen, Captain, okay? All right? So, first off, I posed a question last night because I'm not interviewing anyone today. And I think we really need to think about this. With everything that's been going on this year in 2020, let's not even talk about it. But with everything that's going on with 2020, if you knew that you had 24 hours, the doctor told you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? What would you do knowing that you have that timeline in the 24 hours of your last day of life? What would you do? What would you do? So I put the question out there. Get my guitar out. Because I've named my guitar Lillian. Because my mom always, made sure that I had art in my life. She took the time to make sure that we went to programs that was educating us more onto the arts. So in honor of my mommy, I named my guitar Lillian. How you doing? All right. So first off, gotta get the beat right. I would like to sing a little ditty that I'm gonna make up because I like to, just be, spur of the moment, spontaneous, if you might say, Today is the day that is my brother's birthday, my brother's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Brother Train. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Brother Train. Alan Clark. Happy birthday to you, my brother. And I hope it's gonna be a great one. I know it's gonna be a great one, cause we're hanging out later. And I bring out my guitar. You quit your job, getting on a plane and go to Europe. What? Are you serious? let's talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. So you'll quit your job and get on the plane and go to Europe. I would like that idea. How about you, V. Brown? What would you do? What would you do? Let's talk about it. What would you do, y'all? Let's talk about it. I'm going to send out some more. I know it's your answer. Just messing with you. So, let's get some invites out. That's a good idea. I think I would do that too. I think if I had 24 hours left, I would cook for my children and my grandchildren. And I would invite people over that I love as well. And I would do it in intervals because I would like to have my family first. And then I would spend some time with the people I care about, like you two guys. Of course, I will invite you. And just laugh and sing songs and just, create. And I would have somebody record it, probably, Raz, so that way you guys would have it to always remember me. Always remember the fun we had together. Always remember the laughs, stuff like that. That's what I would do if I had 24 hours. And I would get me, that's what I would do. I would just want to be around the people that I care about and, just have a good time. That's what I would do. Yeah, that would be half of his 24 hours, I think. Yeah. I see that. Probably Spence, but at least you get there finally, yeah. So when you got to Europe, what would you do there? What would be some things that you would do when you get to Europe? Let's talk about that. And why did you pick Europe, of all places? Why would you want to go there? Yeah, I had to have my shade out, get my energy, get my mojo juice. Okay, Vince, you would eat your favorite meal with your family and friends, or the last time, and end the night with a mind-blowing group sex. Ooh. Oh, you would go there to perform poetry. Wow, that would be interesting. Have mind-blowing group sex. That sounds good. Okay, Vince. Woo. That's a good go out with a bizang. Boom, bow. You would write your book, yes. And what would you call your book, knowing that you're 24 hours? A bang and a smile on your face. Boom. Ow! I think I would add that to my list too. Bang, bang, bang. I know that's right. Ooh, Underground Episodes Last Stop. Great title. I like that. What would be some of the foods that you would eat, like your last meal? What would that be? Or maybe a dish that somebody made you that you was like, that would be my last meal. I know when I went to Disney World, our first night, we went to this Italian restaurant, and I love pasta. And I got this dish that had like seafood and scallops, and it had a red sauce. It was so good. It was such a satisfying meal. The whole time I was eating it, I was like, this is so good. I think that probably would be my last meal. I probably would make some lasagna though, because most of my family loves the way I make lasagna. All seafood and desserts, yeah. Shrimps, fish, lobster, carrot cake, chocolate cake, cheesecake. All kinds of delicious delicacies. So also today I'm representing because this play I wrote, he said, I didn't mean to put that S on the end of the shrimp. I know what you're trying to say. You really want to say shrimps. You wanted to say shrimps. And you wouldn't get those little shrimp, right? You get the prawns. Get the prawns. When I was in Louisiana, man, we got some shrimp, and they was almost as big as my fist. And we did a crab boil and a seafood boil. Oh, my God. Yes, definitely live out my eat, pray, love life. Absolutely. That's how you want to do it, brother. Hey, there's Carmel Arthur Jones. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the question that we've been asking is, if you knew you had 24 hours to live, what would you do in that 24 hours? Hey, David Van, how are you? You want to ask the question, answer the question, answer the question. What would you do if you had 24 hours to live? What would you do? Where would you go? What would you eat? All those good things. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? That's good to hear, David. I'm glad you're doing good. So answer the question. What would you do if you had 24 hours to live? The doctor told you, David, you had 24 hours to live. Make your arrangements. What would you do, brother? Carmel, what would you do? It's a good question, right? Give everything away. You would give everything away. And where would you give it to? Would you give it to a particular organization? Or would you give it to your family? Who would you give it to? Who would you give everything to? Give your nephew your comic book collection. Oh, that would be excellent. He will always remember that. So what would you do? What would you do? Let's talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Let's talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. I'm gonna tell you why I picked this question at the end. People who are in need. Okay, David, that's what's up. Would you do anything fun? On poetry, thank you for joining us today. So the question of today for Talk About It Tuesday is, what would you do? What would you do if you only had 24 hours to live? What would you do, brother? What would you eat, brother? What would you do, sister? What would you do if you knew that you only had 24 hours to live? What would you do? Oh, I had to get saved again after that nasty group activity. Yes, you would. You would run away from... Why would you run away when I'm just trying to play my songs that I like to sing? Hey, William, how are you, handsome? Good to see you. Would you like to answer the question today? What would you do? What would you do if you had 24 hours to live? Okay, Carmel, let's see. I would make sure all my affairs are in order so my family would have one less thing to worry about. Awesome. But would you do anything fun? Remember, you got 24 hours 24 hours. You could get that done in like, what, 2 hours? And if you prepare now, guess what? You could probably do something amazing, like go to Europe, like Alan was saying, or go to Africa. Or write that book that you always said that you was going to write. Or play in a band with me and my guitar. Ah, and you can sing and I can play the guitar. Boom, 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 boom. Ba, 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 boom. You would buy some hookers. Ooh. You would buy some hookers, William, huh? What would you do with all those hookers, brother? Have a good old time and go out with a bang like V. Brown. V. Brown said he would have group sex. That's what he said. V. Brown said he'll go out with some group sex and some cakes and pies and the delicacies. This is my go-to beat. So after they wear you out, William, because you know there's a lot of them. They're going to be all over you. So what would you do after that? You got to get up for some nourishment, right? What would you eat besides them? Oh, did I say that? She said that. I said that. So like I said, I would like cook all the things that I love for my children and my grandchildren. I would do it in intervals so that way I would have them first, because you know I love my family. And then after that, I would invite you guys over and we would just play songs, play some charades, like we did for my birthday that time, Alan, and have questions, you know, to pose. Just have some fun and enjoy the time that I had with people. And I probably might just look into that group sex idea. It sounds like fun. The clock would have run out. Oh, you'd have been doing that up 24 hours. 24 hours of loving the hookers, William. 24 hours of group sex with the hookers. William, you a wild boy. Wow, that's a whole lot of sex. They have plenty of water over there. Hey, it's the Mix Queen, my daughter, Danielle. So the question is, welcome. The question is, what would you do if you had 24 hours left to live? What would you do? Think about it, talk about it. Time to hit the market. Oh, man. You're leaving us? What would you do if you had 24 hours to live? What would you do? Hey, how are you? Hey, girl, how you doing? You joining us again. All right. Thank you so much. So the reason why I asked this question is because if you really think about it, really think about it, you should be living like that every day. You should be finding something every day that if it was your last day, making it happen. Hi, you see how I brought that around full circle when y'all was like boom, and then I came back over here, and now, ow, right in the face. You should be living your life every day as if it was your last day. If you knew you had, just think about it, you knew you had 24 hours to live, what really would you do? What mark would you like to leave here? What legacy would you like to leave here? What unsaid thing that you would want to say? Think about it. Because you never know when it's over. I came up with this question because I was thinking about it, because with everything that's going on, it's just like that. You don't know. You don't know if you're going to be able to do all the things that you want to do. So try to make the things that you want to do this, before you leave here. Try to do it every day. Do it. Do it. Cool. Yeah, that's what you should do. Go and pull up the lobster tails out the fridge and invite some sexy people over tonight. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. That's what I want you guys to think about, though. Seriously. You need to think about that. Because life is just too short. You might as well enjoy it. What the hell else are you living for if you're not enjoying it? If you're not having a good time, if you're not creating, if you're not making those monumental things, or even like passing on information to someone that like for whatever reason, you may or may not see them again. Good stuff, right? And back to the music. Yeah, I'm trying to learn, but I'd rather just strum. I just wanted to share some happy with you guys. That's really what my shows are about, is showing happy, showing connection, showing networking, showing the things that, get us off of looking at the TV set and panicking and worrying, have some fun, make yourself smile, put on a cute outfit, do something different to your hair, buy yourself some earrings. The little things really mean a lot. The little things really mean a lot. Sitting down talking with someone that you may not even thought about calling, but you just want to see how they're doing. I have made it a quest of mine to, whenever I go somewhere, when I go into a store or anything, even when I get into a lift, I ask people how they feeling. I ask them because I want them to know that there is somebody out here that is concerned, or somebody that, is just reaching out to you. I will definitely do that. The university. Go to YouTube University for more techniques. Okay, thank you. That's a good idea. I like that. Big Rude, what's going on, brother? Welcome. So the question is, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? 24 hours to live, brother. What would you do? Yes. You had 24 hours to live, what would you do? What would you do, brother? What would you do? What type of impact would you like to leave this earth? What kind of things would you like to say to someone special? Or what type of business you would like to start? What would you do? You got 24 hours left. What would you do, brother? We should be living our life like that every day. If this was my last time here, what would I do? What would I do? What would I do? That's right. And this guitar I named Lillian because my mother always made sure that I had some type of arts in my life. And I've always wanted a guitar. And for my 50th birthday this year, my son and really, all of them pitched in and got me this guitar. But my son was the one that made sure I got it. Hey, Blue, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us today. The question for today is, what would you do if you just had 24 hours to live? What would you do? Let's talk about it. Yes, you know I'm going to play this guitar, brother. So I named my guitar Lillian because of the fact that my mom always brought creativity to my life. So I create, a lot of times I just sit sometimes and just strum, and talk. Sometimes I walk around the house and I'll be like, so what would you like for dinner? Did you wash the clothes? Did you take out the trash? It makes it easier, you know? But when I'm mad, I get mad. The strum is different. You know, with everything that's going on, we need to laugh. We need to make each other smile, you know? And that's what I'm here for. So what would you do? What would you do, y'all? What would you do, y'all? That's the hard part right there. Oh. So think about it, though, seriously. What would you do with everything that's going on in the world? Seriously. What would be something that you would want to do or say or make or whatever? Because we really need to be thinking about that. Every day we should be reaching out for that thing, that purpose, that energy, that drive, so that way we can say, I did that. And then the next day, we do something else. Pick one small thing. It could be small, it could be large. But as you progressively think about it, more and more stuff is going to come your way. Because you took the time to actually say, you know what, this is my life. And I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to make it happen, Captain. Ow. Alright, guys, I'm not going to keep playing this guitar because I know you guys are like, will she stop playing that damn guitar? But think about it, though. And talk about it. Figure it out. Like, if you're in a relationship and there's some things you want to have, you know, get off your chest, you had 24 hours to live. What would you say? Some people, I'll just be like, you know what, it's over. Some people, I'd be like, you know what, I wish you get your shit together. Because, you know. Oh. Okay. I see that. I could see that. I could definitely see that. You would have to get Edge pregnant. Legacy, yes, that would be awesome. I would love for that to happen. It's always good to, you know, want to bring life into the world. One thing for me as a mother, and looking back, I see the difference. I see certain things that I instilled in my children, and it's great. It's great. Like Sunday, I had my daughter over and my granddaughter, and she was doing her hair, and I remember doing her hair, you know. And to just sit back and look at that, I'm like, wow, she's the baby, and now she's doing her baby's hair, you know. And she's crying and stuff, just like she was, you know. Those are special moments. So what about a special moment that you might want to create with someone? You know, I could definitely see that. Hey, Ange, how are you? So the question is, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? What would you say? Where would you go? What would you eat? I'm in the family now, but seriously, when you can leave a legacy behind, that's the most important. You're absolutely right. Hey, I see. Did you see what he said there? He said about getting you pregnant, girl. That's what he said. Boom, boom, boom. That would be lovely. I would love to see a little baby Angela. She would be so fashionable as well. And those beautiful eyes. That would be awesome. I think it's so important, like even when, like for us and our family, we used to have certain traditions. We used to have sit and grid. We would get together and all the girls, all the kids would perform. And everybody would bring a dish and we would sit around and have charm and chit chat. That's what my grandmother used to call it. And I sometimes use that phrase with my children. We have charm and chit chat. Be my children and my children's children. That's what you need to do. So really think about that, seriously. Like every day we should be thinking about what do I want to leave here, or what would I like to do before I go? Good question, right? And really think about it though. Like you should look up everything that you would want to do. I love this guitar. I would invite all my family over. I would, with the social distancing, I would invite my children over and my grandchildren over, and I would cook them all their favorites. And I would sit there and watch them and, just enjoy their company. And then I would have a second interval of the day where I would have all my friends and family, that my creative family, and have them come over and we would play games. A lot of times we do charades. As an actress, we do activities to make us laugh, like to get the energy right before we hit the stage or before we perform. So I would do that. That's what I would do. And then I would have mad sex, because you want to go out with a bang. Yeah, it's crazy, right? You gotta be careful. Gotta stay masked up. You really just, this is the thing that kills me though. Like with everything that we've learned with this whole ordeal we've been going through for 2020 with Corona, because we've been dealing with it so long, a lot of people should already know how to take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? They should already know how to take care of themselves, and they should already be in the preventive stages. And it really shouldn't be rising. But it's a lot of people that are surviving that has it. My sister, for one, she had it. She was diagnosed with it, and I told her, I said, you just flip the switch, girl, because we come from strength. We just got to take better care of ourselves, and eat properly. And, it's crazy, because it's like, people, I think, when they find out that they have it, they panic. They panic. So that sets in. And that's why I'm always talking about, you got to set your mind for more. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times people, they'll stay in worry so much that it starts manifesting itself. But if you stay in a positive energy and you think, you think about it and you truly believe it, it's going to come to fruition. Mask says, gotta be careful out here in these streets. Yeah. Definitely does. It is a lot of people that don't believe that it's real. You're right. Flex Speed 78, thank you for joining us. How are you? So the question for Talk About It Tuesday, and if you like, you can chime in. What would you do if you had 24 hours, just 24 hours left to live? And I think I would like to play in a rock band too. What do you think? Think I could do it? I think I could do it. Why not? What the hell am I living for? I might as well enjoy it, right? I am great. I'm excited about the holiday. I'm excited about life. I wake up every morning and just be like, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to see another day. Okay, I'll definitely do that, Blue. I will definitely do that. I'm so glad you were able to join me today. It's at 7? I'm going to do my best. I do have a Zoom at 6. So if I'm out of my Zoom, I'm there. I'm in there like swimwear, brother. And I got to get you on here too, man. We can interview each other. family now. That's what you said. So, before I go, I just want you guys to know that I really appreciate all my audience that joins me on a regular basis. I appreciate how you chime in. I appreciate the fact that you take the time out of your day just to see what the hell I'm doing. I definitely will. Alright guys, I'll catch you next time right here, Queen DMC 01, and you can follow me and you can subscribe to my Queen DMC network on YouTube and see what I've been doing and how, I make it happen, Kevin. You guys have a wonderful day. You as well. Remember, you don't want to miss it. Don't miss out on your opportunity to do what you need to do. You only get to do this thing once. A la vista.